When you think of hardcore extreme, what do you think of? Maybe it's somebody that has no limits, someone with no stopping point. When I think of hardcore extreme, I think of where I want to be as I venture forward in my life, about how I can take a hunting trip or an adventure to the next level. How can I make it more memorable? The wild, the outdoors, the mountains, the wilderness are all words that we use in our family when we are heading hunting or camping. The trees and the views of the mountains, lakes, rivers, streams, and creeks are all things that I would not be able to live without in my life. If I'm not out in them, I'm thinking about them or planning my next trip out. The quietness and the peacefulness are all things that I absolutely love. When I was just a little girl, I would say about 9, I started going hunting with my dad, my grandpa, and my uncles. I remember when we would get into the truck and start heading down the road for our hunting camp. It was always so peaceful. With now having my husband and my kids with me, it's all about my family. When starting out with a hunt, I always say a little prayer to myself. Whether or not I harvest an animal during the hunt or not, it's always about spending the adventure in God's country. I love the feeling after I have harvested an animal and I open up the freezer to pull meat out, and I get this sense of pride knowing that my success put the meat in there. A new meaning of accomplishment for me to think I did that. I shot, killed, drug, and butchered that animal. Part of the accomplishment is doing it all. Processing your own wild game that you have harvested is such an amazing journey. These are all reasons that I hunt and spend as much time outdoors. We have all been blessed to have been given these beautiful places on earth to enjoy, so why take it for granted? Why not be out there seeing all the things and feeling like we have the whole world at our fingertips? I can't wait to see where my hunting dreams and trips will take me and my family. I've already started my list of where I'd like to be able to go and have started checking them off. So when I think of myself as hardcore extreme, I think of how hard I push myself to be the best that I can be. I work as hard as I can. I fight for what I believe in what I do and why I do it. Then when you throw hunting into the mix, it's even more fitting. I eat, sleep, dream, and am always thinking about hunting. These are just a few of the reasons that I, Andrea Guyette, believe that I could compete to become the next Extreme Huntress.